Notes is an app in Google that improves how we learn online with online videos. So I'd like to demonstrate a little more about Video Notes, how you get it, and how it's used, and some of the cool features. So in order to access Video Notes, you go to the Chrome Web Store and type in Video, N-O-T-E-S, to access the app. It allows students to take notes right on the screen while watching a video, and the beauty of it is that it's fully integrated with Google, so it can be archived and shared. So once you're in the App Store and you search for it, all you have to do is click the Add to Chrome button and it'll come, so you can see I've already added it. So once it's added, go to New in Google Drive, go to More, and then you'll see Video Notes as the option there, so we'll click to open it. So once you open it, to get started, once it's done loading, you'll see on the landing page that you have an area for the video and an area for the notes. So all you need to do is add a video, and then the students can take notes in a note sheet, which is really nice, so it's simultaneous. So you can play around today with loading a sample video. It integrates really nicely with Khan Academy, with YouTube, with Vimeo, with edX, and I know there's more to come because it's in the beta stages, so they'll definitely add more. So I'm going to go ahead and add a video from my YouTube channel that I already have a link for. So this is a video of a screencast that I made for a student lecture on graphing data. So once it's loaded, they can of course change the speed if they want to slow it down or speed it up, which is a nice feature. Sometimes when you're taking notes or something, you just wish you could slow the teacher down. In this case, if you use video lecture or videos for content delivery, it's a nice way for them to slow it down or speed it up to take notes. So they would just have to hit play, and then as the video is playing, they could take notes. So some of the things they want to make sure they do is title their note sheet. So this is about graphing data. So we'll give it a title. I'll raise the volume so you can hear that it's my voiceover for this particular lecture. So let's say they got here and they wanted to record some notes on graphing data. They could pause it, and they could talk about maybe making a line graph in the note sheet. And then they could take notes about maybe independent and dependent variables. On the graph, on a line graph. And what's really nice about this app is that it timestamps when I wrote the note to what part in the video. So if I was going back to study my notes and I maybe was confused about line graphs, I could go to where I took this note and say, oh, I don't really understand what I wrote for my note, so let me go back to 30 seconds into the video and review that, or review my notes with that part of the video. So that's a really nice feature that Video Notes has. So you can create new notes. You can open new notes, so if you wanted to open and just continue on. So sometimes students in their notes like to have one ongoing note sheet for an entire unit, let's say. They could name it, you know, unit notes, unit graphing notes, and then for each video they could just add to it, which is really nice. It saves the notes. You can also insert snapshots and export. If you have Evernote, you can certainly export it to Evernote, and you can share it with others. So let's say I want to share my notes with somebody. I just go and it creates a link to where it would be in my Google Drive, and they can edit, comment, or view on my notes. So that might be a really nice feature for students that require note-taking. So maybe students with IEPs or 504s that require teacher notes. A special ed teacher, the gen ed teacher, or even students could take notes, and then it's easy to share with all of your students, really, not just the ones that require it, but could be shared with all students. So you don't have to worry about messy handwriting, you don't have to worry about drawing on a diagram or trying to convey pictures or teacher affect to notes. It's all here, so they can watch the video and look at the notes simultaneously once you share your notes with a student, which is really nice. So they can see the graph. You don't have to draw the graph or print out the PowerPoint slides. Here it's already done. And if you go to Google Drive, you'll see the video notes are in a folder. So you click on them, and you can see ones from a previous notes that I took on observation inference are here. So they would be here, and you can click on them to open them, download them. You can share this link if it's in view or edit. All I would have to do is copy this link and send it to somebody, post it on my website for the notes. So again, a really nice feature to help students in note-taking. This might also be useful for teachers if you wanted to see how students took notes. Sometimes, especially in the early development phases of them learning how to take good notes, you could monitor their note-taking and maybe offer them some suggestions because you can see it on here, and they could share them with you. So again, Video Notes is a great feature to incorporate using videos for student learning.